Okay folks, this is a product I hate. I tried it in the early 90s, if I remember correctly, and I didn't like it. First go, first taste, yuck. No thanks, no more, never again. And I haven't eaten it since. Dirty, filthy. No, it's not dirty, it's just disgusting. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, what is this anyway? It is Domino's Pizza. Taste the impossible. Yuck. Meat made from plants. Well, maybe that's not so bad, but I don't like Domino's, the taste. I don't like the taste of Domino's. It's just not my thing. Just line that up there. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Domino's pizza. I've never liked their stuff. Because the cheese, I think it was the cheese that was probably like a form of plastic cheese. Which I really hate plastic cheese, folks. Cheap and nasty ingredients, I do think. And that's too big. It's way too big. Got to move it up a bit as well. Try and line it up with the edge there. Yeah, we've moved it up quite a lot actually. I do think we moved it up maybe too much. I think we had to move it down a little bit. Try and move it down a fraction or a lot. It's really difficult trying to get this right. Try and line that up nicely. Yeah, the hand is starting to show. We need more of it, and we need more enlarging on the vertical. So less on the horizontal and more on the vertical. You can only go up to 400 here, folks. Yeah, that looks a lot better. We've still got a little bit of that blue edge, which we didn't want. Maybe we want to have a little bit less of the hand, a bit more of the hand and less of that blue line. So we just got to slide it up a little bit, just a fraction, just a tiny teensy weensy bit. Yeah, that looks better. That looks like it's much better. We just got a little bit coming in. I do think we've slid it too far up. I think we're going to move it down a bit once again. I don't know how this is going to actually look, if it's going to be any good. It's not an easy one, folks. A bit of the old dominoes. Maybe more of the hand. We need more of the hand, folks. Yeah, that looks really interesting. It looks very squashy, but it looks interesting. It's a really squashy looking image, folks, to be honest. We're going to do something else, folks, to make it more interesting than what we did before with dominoes. We've got to make it a different type, and this user interface can be a real nuisance to play with. Yeah, that's come up looking colour-wise, looks really nice, actually. It looks interesting, very interesting colour-wise. And we've got too much enlargement's not enough. We're going to have to enlarge that back a little bit. I don't know how this is going to actually look, if this is any good, or if it's a piece of shit. It looks like a piece of shit, folks. It does look like a bum note, shaping up to be a bum note, like one of those demos that you just don't want. Like, sometimes I don't always do my demos as I like them to be done. Like, I do hit what I call a bum note, like a musician accidentally pressing the wrong key on the piano while they're playing a concerto. And that happens every now and then. You know, musos are not perfect. They don't always get it right. So, you know, hitting a bum note, you know, hitting a shitty, making it sound shitty from a musician's point of view. And it happens in art, especially when you're doing this kind of art on demand, and you're doing it on the go. You know, when you're doing it, especially if you're doing it live, except this is not live, but it's still like similar principle, and that's come up looking nice, the colour in that. Wondering, I think that's going to be the centre of the job there. This is going to be a real strange looking piece, folks. But it's experimental, folks. We're not Domino's vouchers were never meant to be photocopied, at least not like this. So, you know, you're working with stuff that's, you know, you're being utilised in an unorthodox fashion, and you've got to expect often things don't always work out as you'd like them to, no matter how experienced you are and how talented you are. Yeah, you always do have the occasional bum note. Or it happens more often than I'd like it to happen, I must admit, but I'm really pushing the boundaries of what the photocopy is capable of and what the original, how it lends itself to being done this way. And of course my limitations as a human, and the machinery and all that sort of shit. Yeah, oh, I thought I forgot to put the reverse, should I say the mirror image, but this is our piece, our mirrors going in. I don't know if I like the red that I put in, but it would probably look worse without it. So that one there and this one here, and that's come up looking quite interesting. But I got one more card to play, and that is a switcheroo. I think the switcheroo might indeed make it look better, because the hand can, yeah, we can do it like this, folks. Just doing a switcheroo, because I got a feeling there's a better arrangement like this. Pizza being in the middle and the hand sort of grabbing it. Looks a bit nicer this way. And the photocopy is just telling me that there's the original still on the glass. So, okay, that one there and this one here. Yeah, okay, I think, yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.